You blink awake. The heat is suffocating. The sand beneath you feels like hot coals, and you are entirely at the mercy of the pharaoh. You've just woken up as a slave in ancient Egypt. Your immediate assumption is likely pulled straight from the movies. You picture yourself being handed a whip and forced to drag massive limestone blocks across the desert to build the Great Pyramids. Fortunately for you, the archaeological record clears that up. The pyramids were built by free, highly skilled Egyptian craftsmen and farmers who worked during the off-season. They were respected citizens, and they were very well fed, consuming thousands of pounds of prime beef and sheep every day. You are in chains for entirely different reasons. In this era, you likely ended up enslaved through one of two ways. You were either captured as a prisoner of war during a recent military campaign, or you are a native Egyptian who fell into a staggering amount of debt. The Egyptian system of servitude doesn't factor in your race. Your status is strictly the result of military defeat or financial ruin. Since your status is a matter of luck rather than a permanent racial caste, survival depends on how you handle the specific rules of the Egyptian state. Your daily routine and your ultimate lifespan come down to a roll of the dice. The specific job the state or your new master assigns you will dictate exactly how long you live. The absolute worst-case scenario is being banished to the remote state quarries and mines. This is a death sentence of back-breaking, lethal manual labor under the punishing desert sun. Statistically, you're much more likely to be assigned to domestic servitude in a wealthy household. This heavy stone quern meant an exhausting assignment for enslaved women, grinding emmer wheat into flour. Throwing your body weight into the grinding motion for hours every day caused severe, permanent damage to these female millers' knee joints, according to archaeologists. If you happen to arrive with a pre-existing skill, your odds improve dramatically. Literate captives or talented craftsmen are frequently promoted to artisans, scribes, or trusted household attendants. In the Egyptian system, your labor assignment is the primary filter. Finding a way to make yourself highly valuable to your master is the difference between an early grave and a sustainable life. While those free pyramid builders were feasting on premium cuts of meat, your meals as a slave are strictly utilitarian. To keep you working, your master provides a basic daily ration. You survive on coarse emmer wheat bread, onions, and lentils. To wash it down and secure safe, necessary calories, you are issued a daily allotment of thick barley beer. Food keeps you working, but discipline keeps the state in balance. This is the absolute rule of Ma'at, the concept of order that governs every interaction in the Nile Valley. If you decide to steal from the state or a temple, the penalty is exact. The law demands 100 blows with a wooden rod, followed by massive financial restitution. But even though you are legally owned by someone else, ancient Egypt does not view you as a disposable object. As a slave, you possess distinct legal rights. Your master must provide you with food and clothing, and the law forbids them from killing you without cause. If you are abused, the legal system actually permits you to walk into a court and file a formal complaint against your owner. Knowing these rights exist is your greatest advantage. Understanding the legal boundaries of your servitude gives you a real shield against arbitrary brutality. This diagram shows ancient Egypt's social hierarchy. You occupy the lowest rung, but it isn't a lifelong trap. The direct route out is manumission, where owners legally free loyal servants. Alternatively, by exercising your right to accumulate wealth, you can simply buy your freedom. You also have a social pathway. The law allows you to marry a free Egyptian. If you do, the generational cycle breaks immediately, ensuring that any children you have will be born as free citizens. Slavery sat at the bottom of the Egyptian social ladder, but it wasn't always a permanent trap. By navigating the labor assignments and the legal system, many individuals managed to move back into the ranks of the free.